What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today we are watching the finale of the first half of season 4, which I actually just found out recently that it's only the first half. I thought this was the whole season. I didn't know that this was only first half and there's an entire another half that's coming out. So that's got me very excited. I'm very hyped for that. I haven't got a chance to sit down, record, and watch for a few days now. So I have gotten to sit on the past 6 episodes and edit episodes 1 and 2. And so I've had a lot of time to sit here and think about what's going on because I haven't been able to, I've been itching to watch it, but I haven't gotten to a chance. So I've already stated what I think is about to happen with a few things, but you know, more things have become more clear as I've thought about it. So I already thought that the homeboy at the lab with 11 throughout her memories, I believed he was number 1, because every time they talked about number 1 and 11 was like, Papa doesn't talk about him, and he's like super involved in everything. So I feel like it would be she was like, Papa, you know, never talks about him or whatever, and he's felt super involved throughout those memories. So I feel like he's going to be pretty important. So I'm thinking he's number 1, and I still think that 11 was not the one who killed those children, because I said when I first saw it, the bodies reminded me of how Vecna killed the children. Now, if we take that as a link, right, how Vecna killed them, obviously Vecna wasn't around back then just yet, or I guess it was, but we hadn't heard of it. But if Vecna killed those kids, who else is in that scientific place, that building that 11 was kept at and tested? Who else was there that we know of, right? All the kids are dead. Just 11, Papa, who else is there? Number 1 is there. So my guess is number 1 did it. Number 1 did it and killed them in the same way Vecna killed them, which means number 1 is Vecna. At least I think. Specifically off the fact that the bodies looked the exact same. That's my guess. And I said it at the beginning because I was like, I don't believe 11 could have killed those kids. I really don't think she did it. I thought that dude, number 1 is what I'm going to call him because that's who I believe he is. He manipulated 11, or he's the one who did it and 11 was trying to stop him. Something like that is my guess. Personally, that's what I think happened, is he's the one who did it and 11 was trying to stop him, or he forced 11 to do it. One or the other, I don't know which. It could be that he forced 11 to do it because he has, like, he's been in everyone's heads throughout this season and he feeds off their guilt and whatnot, so he could have made her do it somehow. I don't know how, but it could have happened that way. But then we have to also go back to think about Victor Creel and the family, because Victor Creel was the very first catastrophe that happened, was the first victims of Vecna that we heard of, and it happened in 1959, and then Vecna just dipped for like a decade and a half, and then he decided to show up again. So why did he dip? Now, because like I said, I was editing episodes 1 and 2 without having watched episodes 7. So I remember hearing that the Victor Creel family, the mom and daughter died the same way, and the dad, the eyes got taken out. I can't remember if they said he did it himself or it was done to him, but the difference is the son didn't die the same way. The son went into a coma and died a week later. Right? So why did the son not die the same way as the daughter and the mom, or have the same thing happen to Victor? So it was pinned on Victor, but the son died a week later. So my guess is the son was taken from the family and then tested on, is my guess, I think. Or he was tested beforehand or something. And so Victor Creel's son is number 1. Specifically off the fact that that was the first encounter, and the links of like how the kids died and the eyes thing, and what was the significance of Victor Creel if it had nothing to do with that family. Like, they spent a very long time. We spent time in episode 3, I think, talking to Victor Creel about what happened, and it's like, why bother bringing up the Victor Creel family if it wasn't important? Besides the first thing, like, there has to be something there that gives you the answer as to who Vecna is or how Vecna became. Because that's the whole thing they had. Nancy went there as a shot in the dark to get the information about Vecna. So like, they've spent a lot of time with this, so there has to be something there that links it, and my guess is the son, because the son didn't die the same way. And so I'm guessing the son was tested on. The only thing I'm unsure of is, was the son already tested on, or did he get tested on after? But my idea is it has to be beforehand, because the mom and daughter died, and then the father was attacked. So unless the son decided to do it without powers and just decided to murder his family, that could be a thing. But I feel like he has to have powers, because I don't know how else he would have done that to his family. But then again, it doesn't make sense that he hasn't had powers, because why was he with his family if he was already tested on and had powers? He would have been in the facility. So I don't know which one happens first. I don't know if he already had his powers or if he gets them after. Like, that 1 week coma and then died, it's very reminiscent of like them telling the parents. Like, the same thing happened to 11, right? 11's mom thought that she was dead, and then she found out she was alive and taken from her, and then went to go find her. So it's the same thing where like they tell you your child's dead, but really they just stole your child and they're at the facility being tested on. So that's my guess about who Vecna is and how Vecna came to be, is because it's Victor Creel. But I still don't understand the motivations behind Vecna. Like, why did he kill his family? And then what's he doing now? Like, what's his point? So I hope we're gonna meet all of that, or see all of it. There's a lot of things happening. We're gonna see Hopper again, and Joyce and Murray are trying to pull off that bullshit plan. A lot of stuff happening. I mean, they got captured. You know what I mean? It's not going well for everybody. But this is the culmination of the first half, so I'm very excited to see it. In case you don't know, full reactions on Patreon and early access. But without further ado, let's watch this episode. Oh, nice. Let's go, Steve, my boy. Man, the red lightning in like this bluish gray tint looks so fucking awesome. I love the score in the background here. It feels very 80s horror. I like it. I'm so hyped, man. I've really enjoyed this season so far, dude. I really have. I think it's been my favorite season since season 1. I liked season 2 and 3 a lot as well, but I think this has been my favorite one since season 1. Season 1 is still the best, obviously. I mean, come on. It's never going to be as good as season 1, but I think this is pretty well done. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Mainly because I really love the way the story unfolded and like the detective mystery aspect. And I think Vecna is a way cooler villain than like the Mind Flayer and like the Demogorgon and stuff. I think Vecna is such a dope villain just because he looks so creepy, and like the backstory has been dripped throughout everything. So I find it super awesome to try and piece it all together for yourself. Bro, I'm telling you, it's not her. It wasn't her. I refuse to believe it was her.
To succeed, you cannot hide from the truth, no matter how frightening it may be.
Absolutely. I think I mentioned that in like an earlier episode, but like, it's true, man. You gotta just face reality. If you continue hiding it and harboring the feelings, they only get stronger and stronger and fuck you over in the long run.
Superheroes. That's the stuff of myth and fairy tales. Reality, truth, is rarely so simple. People are not so easily defined.
Yo, normally I hate this guy, but he's spitting right now. He's spitting right now.
Door is always open.
Bro.
This place.
To be fair.
It's not a prison.
To be fair, though. Like, we all seen this guy as a villain, and he's been pretty fucked up. But, like, to be fair, my man is 100% right. I'm telling you. Because she thinks she's a monster. But that's the whole monster and superhero part. Monster is Vecna, and you were actually the superhero from a very young age. You tried to stop him. I'm telling you, she's not gonna be the one that killed those kids, man. I'm telling you. I refuse to believe it. If that happens, I'll be awestruck, but like I refuse to believe it.
Too tight.
No, that's good.
I mean, I'm kind of on the train of Nancy and Steve back together because Steve has grown so much from season 1, and they're kind of hella cute. And Jonathan already wants to break up, so I mean, you know.
Well, we don't have to go all the way downtown for guns. I have guns in my bedroom.
Okay, then. Oh yeah, she did have that gun from season 1.
Any more headaches?
See?
Nausea this morning?
See, headaches. Vecna was doing that shit, right? Max, Fred, fucking Chrissy, all of them had headaches before Vecna went to hurt them. So like, you know what I mean? Did Vecna like somehow control her body? That's why she like doesn't remember any of it, because she wasn't really in control? Is it something like that?
Who's going to tell me what happened?
You see the way one is looking back there? He was like looking directly at him, kind of menacingly. Like, I don't know, man. Just the way he be looking is just menacing.
You think because you demonstrate some talent that you're somehow immune to the rules?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This doctor, Papa,
No, Papa.
Papa been good this season. I'm not gonna lie.
What happened?
It was an accident.
He definitely helped because the cameras were off when it was happening. So 100% he helped. He's probably the one who turned the cameras off.
Either you tell me what's happening, or I tell Dustin what I found under your bed.
Is why Vecna's killing people.
Correct.
What's his motive?
Correct. I said that earlier.
Killing
I don't know.
teens? It always just seemed too random.
Correct.
How does the Mind Flayer figure into all this?
For real.
To rip a hole in the fabric of time and space.
That's why he was like
He's opening more gates.
in the Upside Down. He had like the vines and stuff, like connected to all the bodies he kills, because each one of them is powering a gate, most likely.
World, the Mind Flayer. So if the Demogorgon was just his foot soldier,
Vecna's like his commander.
His 5-star general.
Yeah. Well, this is season 1.
You said you
Season
wanted to help.
1, Nancy's house. What the fuck? How are we in the past? What is happening? Bro, they introduced fucking time travel into this show now too? Come on, man.
83. The day Will went missing. The day the gate opened.
Oh. Is the
past.
Yeah, is the Upside Down like trapped on this day maybe? It's like the monumental day, the cosmic causal day. So is it like trapped on this one? Can it not move forward in the Upside Down?
He's here. Anderson. That little shit, he's here. He's like, he's in the walls or something. Just listen.
Oh, just like Will was in season 1, dog. He's in the walls, right? Something like that. I don't know. Because they're currently at Nancy's house, so they can hear where they are in the regular world, but even though they're currently in the past. But I don't know if they're actually in the past. I just think the Upside Down is stuck there. Like it hasn't moved forward from that day. Are they gonna start like
All right,
flickering
this
the
kid
lights?
can't hear us or he's being a total douchebag.
Will found a way.
What?
Exactly.
Will.
Oh yeah, he communicated through the lights. Yeah. That's why the lights are flickering. Oh shit.
To open a tear in time and space, just like the Mother Gate.
Oh shit. Wait, come on. Dustin knows Morse code, right? He's gonna be like, no, they're saying SOS. I just realized now as well, Dustin's been wearing his thinking cap the entire time. That's fucking awesome. Damn. Fuck y'all mad for? You did it. You decided to attack her. What are y'all mad for? You don't like the consequences, bitch?
And Papa will allow it to happen. In fact, he wants it to happen.
Incorrect.
He's been planning it for some time now.
Not a chance. Dude is straight up manipulating her. Dude, he's like pretending to be a
There's a
friend.
reason why 2 and the others were able to escape their room last night.
He's gonna blame it on Papa,
Why the security cameras were turned off.
even though it was him.
They don't even realize it, but he is moving them like pieces on this board here. Driving them
Sure.
to do exactly what he wants.
Yeah, you're just talking about yourself, aren't you? She's lost her rook with his bishop? Dear God. 11, please, learn to play the game.
You frighten him. He knows you're more powerful than the others. And he also knows he can't control you.
This is literally just him speaking.
That's all he wants.
Just under the pretense of Papa being the one doing it, but it's actually him. I see you.
Why do you still help?
Because I believe in you.
Nah, because he knows you're the key for their fucking world domination later. Okay, but I'm still waiting to see how the kids die. Because I know they're going to try and kill Elle, so she's going to defend herself, but there's no way she brutally murders the rest of the kids like that. Because all the kids were dead, not just the ones attacking her. So I don't believe this.
Guarded. Okay, water gates guarded.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay, we think we have a theory that could help with that.
Genius child.
Water gate.
Yo, Robin is not wrong. Dustin's smart as shit. Oh my God, Erica. You're wild for that. Such a cool shot. Love the upside down thing. Awesome. so good. But what's at his house? Bro's got like drugs there. And a guitar. And a wall of mugs. But like, what does he have there?
Can you feel it?
Yeah, it's a tracker?
Weakens me, tracks me. Even if there were another way out, he will find me. And if he finds me, he will find you.
What if I make it go away?
Rip it out of his neck. This would be a cute friendship if I trusted it. But I don't trust it. He's got a villainous face, man. And just the tone he speaks in just sounds like fucking, you know? Sounds like a villain who's too smart for everyone else, you know?
Что этот американец делает?
Outplaying your ass. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, bitch.
Oh, come on!
We're gonna need a spark. God damn. Yo, that thing is mad quick and vicious. Alright, never mind. I thought they had a chance, but it's so quick. Oh my god. God damn. Oh, it's scared of fire. It's scared of fire. Oh, let's go hop. It's gotta be like one good time throw right into its fucking face. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like when it's trying to eat Enzo, and it's gonna be in the middle of eating Enzo, and then Hop's gonna kill it, or something. Let's go, Murray! Let's go, Murray! Bro, that fire is not gonna stay for very long, I feel like. Oh, dude, you see his face? Enzo's gonna sacrifice himself. Oh, never mind! Oh, shit! Oh, that's not good. Solid throw, solid throw. Not enough. God damn, bro. God fucking damn. The reunion of a lifetime? Yes, sir! Let's go. Fuck yeah. Hug, kiss, do something. But also hurry up, we don't have time. That's cute as fucking shit. It's good to see them together again. Bro, look at Hop. My man probably had, like, no hope of ever seeing them again. I'm still unsure why they're biking. Oh, because there'll be a gate there. That's why, because that's where Chrissy died. Right. Now I get it. I was confused as to why they were going to Eddie's place, but now I understand. Oh, is it Dustin and them? Nice. Although doesn't... Oh, you know what? I was gonna say, doesn't he have powers if he's #1? But maybe that chip isn't actually just for tracking. Bet you money it's dampening his powers, is what that chip is also doing. And now that's out of him, he has his powers back. Bet you anything. That was stopping his powers. And now he has them back. That was the plan. It wasn't to save her, it was just so he could use her to get her to take the chip out of him. Come on, look at his face. Come on now. Look at his fucking face.
Something so small could cause so much trouble.
See? Come on, dog. Look at him. Villainous.
Thank you.
Devious. Malevolent.
Where do you think you're going?
Ah, shit. Now or never, big guys. I mean, I don't know why I'm rooting for you. You're probably the villain, but, like, Elle is here, so if y'all want to do it, I mean, do it now. What'd I fucking tell you? What did I tell you? I told you. That's why he doesn't talk about #1. #1's the fucking strongest. It's him. That's exactly how 11 killed. Is that the parallel they're drawing between these two? Oh, they are both #1s. He's #1, and both of her numbers are 1s, so maybe it's a parallel between them. Or a connection, at the very least.
How did you know?
Like I said,
It's gonna, you know, tattoo
we're
#1.
alike.
Right? Right.
You and I.
Righty, right. Righty McRighty. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Fuck did I tell you? But he's not on our side, dude. I refuse. They're like mirror opposites. Monster, superhero, 11, 1. Like, I get it. They're mirror opposites. That's the parallel being drawn between these two, which I fucking love. But he's not on our side. Because it's the parallel and the mirror, the upside down. Right? So, like, if she's the superhero, who's the monster? It's gonna be her. I mean, him. There's no way he's on our side. I refuse. I refuse. Because where has he been all this time if he was on our side? I refuse. And we still don't know his name. I know he's number 1, but I don't know his name. I guess his name would be Ace earlier. Steve better not get stuck in there, bro. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Now she's in the pool where Barb died. But like, Nancy. What? Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
Stay with me, Nancy.
Not like this. Hey. Not Nancy, like this. No, no, no. Nah, not Nancy. Not Nancy, bro. Nah, I can't handle this. No, not Nancy. See, now we cut back, and all the kids are dead. Right? All the kids are already dead. And then Elle and him are about to fight, because he's going to try and kill Elle. We still don't know who he is, though, yet. So I don't know if he is the Victor Creel's son theory, or... No, we knew Victor Creel already. But, like, that's still the burning question, because, like, why bring up Victor Creel at all if it had nothing to do with them? Because that was the first massacre, so, like, it's got to be him, right? But I know that number 1 has to be Vecna, because the bodies look the same. So, at least we know number 1 is Vecna, for sure. I know that. I can almost be, like, 98% certain. But I don't know the significance of Victor Creel yet. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, look at the hands, too. Come on, dog. That's Vecna, for sure. He just only now started bleeding. After killing all these people, he just now started bleeding. That should show you how fucking strong he is.
I know what it's like to be different, to be alone in this world.
But, like, how is that your motivation to fucking kill everybody? And, like, create portals everywhere in the world for the Upside Down to take over it? Like, what? This suddenly makes you not alone in the world? Like, what? Oh, fuck, Nancy. Bro, where's the music at? Where's the music? They're in Eddie's place. Does Eddie have, like, headphones anywhere? He has a guitar, but does he have... He has a stereo. He has a stereo. You can use that. Oh, we about to find out? Oh, let's go. I mean, he called his son sensitive.
Wow.
But that's all we heard.
Nice.
Yeah, see, look at the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is the son.
Yeah.
Was I right?
You,
was I triple threat?
I didn't fit in with the other children.
I was triple threat, bro. Oh, I was triple threat. Suck my nuts. But why? What did your family do to you? Was he like the first one to find the Upside Down or something?
Decades, each life, a faded, lesser copy of the one before. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, reproduce, and die.
Okay, fair criticisms, but burn the world? Really? Okay, but I love him as a villain, though. He's so menacing. I fucking love it.
Into their minds, their memories.
How did he get his powers, though?
She wanted him to lock me away, to fix me.
Oh, they did call a doctor. So to make sure no one would find them, he killed all of them? So that no one would, like, bind him? Oh my god.
I did not yet know my limits.
That's insane.
And it nearly killed me.
That's why he was in a coma for a week. Right.
The truth is, he did not just want to study me. He wanted more. He wanted to control.
They all existed because of him, yeah.
You were born.
Wow.
You're a prisoner here, just like me. To your papa, you are nothing more than an animal, a monster, a lab rat to be tamed. But the truth,
he's like both right and wrong. You know what I mean? Like he has a point, but he's missing the whole scope. You know what I mean? Which is exactly how a villain works, you know? They see it through a skewed lens. Now this just has me thinking for the end of the season, like when the second half comes and they rematch. Oh shit, that's gonna be crazy. Because remember they said this memory could make her powers stronger too. Yeah! Nice! That's why she's bleeding like everywhere, because this was like probably her strongest feat fighting this motherfucker. Ouch. Oh my. ho, ho. I didn't like that. Yeah. 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 Talk to him. Talk to him. Fuck yeah. Fucking yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, baby. Bro, she did this when she was like this age. You know? When she was this young. Oh, I can't wait to see how much stronger she is now. What is she doing to him? That's how the first gate was created? Because the first gate was in Hawkins' lab. It was through him, but she didn't kill him. She just sent him to the Upside Down. What the fuck, man? Yeah, so the Upside Down, I guess, always existed, but she just created the portal with his body. Oh my god, he's getting turned into Vecna here. Holy shit. Oh, what a reveal. What a reveal. Holy shit. That's insane. That was crazy. That was so phenomenal. The music, the reveal, the acting, the monologue, that's how you end? What? What? What do you make what? What do you make Wutterson? Volume 2 coming July 1st? What do you make what? What? I can't believe you've done this. Okay, before I get into my thoughts about that entire shit, Netflix just is playing the Volume 2 teaser, so I'm gonna watch this shit. Yo, July 1st needs to get here now. I need it in my veins. Inject it into me. I need it. What? Hands down, best episode of the season so far. Get the fuck out of here. That was insane. That was so good. Holy shit! Bro, I need like a second for the shock to wear off before I can even think about conceiving a single thought. Okay. Because like I don't know where to start. I'm like in awe. That was so fucking good. Alright, to start with, my homeboy, number 1. Who is the son of Victor Creel. Did they give us his name? I don't know his name, but he's the son of Victor Creel. Hey, yo. Hands down, without a fucking doubt, the best villain of the show. No contest. He is amazing. I love him. The actor, he is so good at feeling evil with the connection. You feel his hatred of the way life is. You don't agree with his viewpoint. You as an individual wouldn't get to that viewpoint, but you understand how his skewed, traumatized perspective got to that viewpoint. But ayo, that actor is so good. I love his tone of voice. I love the way he delivers the monologue, how he delivers his lines, the looks he gives. So just horrifying. Okay, bro, he's amazing. I love him. I can't wait to see more of him. But I'm sad because we're gonna see him as Vecna instead of as one, which I don't like as much because I like Vecna, but Vecna doesn't have as much personality. So I'm hoping we see more of the real side of number 1 come into play and less of Vecna's personality, because Vecna, when he's like taking the people and killing them and stuff, he's very bland and just the voice is growly and scary, but he's like, I'm here to kill you, you know, here's your grief, your trauma, give me your fucking life, like that's it. Whereas number 1, I really felt like he was like charismatic with the way he spoke. I liked listening to him speak. I really like the actor they chose for this, so like I hope we see more of him because he was amazing. But that was fucking insane. What a cliffhanger to leave on, because we left off with Nancy still being in a trance from Vecna. So Steve and her are still in the Upside Down, and Eddie and Robin made it out, but they're currently watching it happen. So I mean, I imagine Dustin, Lucas, Erica, Robin and Eddie, they're gonna jump back into the Upside Down to try and help her. But again, they're in Eddie's place. So Eddie has a stereo, because remember we saw in episode 1 when he was looking for the drugs, he has a guitar and he has a stereo. 2 things. So like, they could play some music, but I don't know if they have her favorite song, but they could do it. Holy fuck, dude. I'm excited to see how much stronger Elle is. Because like, and like the kind of theme, I guess, through all of this, because it was the same thing when she was learning how to get stronger in season 2 from number 8. Number 8 was like, you got to use your emotions, use your feelings, use them to help control your abilities and get stronger. It's the same thing here. But like the main theme, I guess, is to like not only accept your past, but like allow yourself to rebuild your strength from the things that have been done to you. Like, because you've been through horrible things doesn't make you weaker. It just makes you stronger once you grow from them. Like, not use your trauma, but like use the grief or the horrible things that have happened in your life, overcome them, and in the long run, you'll become a stronger individual, which is kind of the message that's being shown throughout this, which is a phenomenal message and correct, obviously. But fuck, dude, that was so good. Oh my God. Like, we ended off with Hopper and Joyce. They're safe, thankfully, but they're still not out of it. Like, the monster is still alive, so I'm guessing the monster is now going to start rampaging on the other prisoners, because the monster's out and about. So, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Hopper and Joyce and Murray, they're all together again, and Enzo, so that's good. But they're still not out of the prison, so they're not out of the water yet. So there's that. We have the whole Nancy thing. What the fuck's going on with Will, Mike, and Jonathan? They're kind of, doing their own thing. They were looking for Nina, so I guess that's where we'll pick up with them. They'll find Elle at Nina, and then they'll all travel back to Hawkins, is my guess, because they all have to eventually end up back there. But I think Mike, Will, and Jonathan definitely took a backseat in this first half of the season. The majority of it was spent with, Dustin, Lucas, everybody who was in Hawkins, which is fair. That's okay. I just mean that's, I guess, what happened. And Elle as well, but like Elle, just because she was out of the action by not being in Hawkins doesn't mean she wasn't in it, because we had a lot of stuff dealing with her, which I really like, because it really feels like they fleshed her out even more. But I really like how they fleshed out number 1, because the best thing, you don't want a generic villain. You got to have a villain that you can understand, or at least like get where they came from. Like the things he said, like, it's fair. He didn't like the rigidity of life. He felt a connection to spiders because they're solitary creatures. They're, misunderstood. Most people dislike them off the bat, not understanding the kind of people they are, spiders, but the people who are like them, I guess. And he felt a great connection with them. I think I missed it. I think he said before he was like the very doctor I was trying to escape. So I guess he was with Papa before, and then they left, and then they brought the doctor back, and then the program was started from him, if that's my understanding. I might look that up just because I want to be 100% sure. I think the monologue by Vecna, like, bro, that shit was amazing. It's one of the reasons why I said I loved that actor so much. He was just so convincing, and he was so menacing, with his tone of voice. He was so good. But like I said, that entire chess match thing, like I told you, he was just projecting himself. He was using it under the guise of, I think his name is Dr. Brenner, I forget, but I call him Papa because that's the one I remember. Everyone calls him Papa. But he was doing it like under the guise of Papa, pretending to be talking about him, but he was talking about himself. He's the one moving all the pieces into place, like he was doing with 11, just manipulating her to get her to do what he wanted. It's exactly what happened. But like, man, this season was so good. This season was so good. I like how they played the friendly staff member, or not the friendly staff member, but like the helpful guy who's like on your side for most of it, just like Enzo with Hopper, like the friendly staff member, the guy who's on your side, but you never really know if they're on their side. Enzo feels like he really is on our side, but number 1 didn't, only like he did at first. Like, I was really happy that he was there, but again, like, he was the only one talking. None of the other staff members were. We never saw him before, so like they definitely laid the groundwork for you to make the connection that that's who it was. But like, before you knew it, I just didn't know the Victor Creel aspect. But like, again, they showed you everything for a reason, you know what I mean? So like, if you think about it long enough, you'll find it, which is why, like I said, like it took like, I was like a week between episodes 1 to 6. Episodes 1 to 6 I watched in I watched episodes 1 to 3 on one night, and then the next day during the afternoon, I watched episodes 3 to 6, or 4, 5, 6. So like I binged that, but then I didn't get another free chance to watch them again. I just had a chance to edit the videos instead because it was really late at night, so I couldn't watch the episodes. So I had like an entire week of rewatching the first couple episodes and then thinking more about it because the show was just on my mind because it was so good and I was loving it, and I was waiting to watch the season finale, or mid-season finale, I guess. Finale to part 1, but technically it's not even the end of the season, it's the halfway point. But it just gave me a lot of time to think about it, which is why I was like talking about the theories of it. But I said it in the first episode when I saw Eleven do that. I was like, there's no way she did it. I refuse to believe it because nothing she's done has really shown me that. And everything about her has really shown the hero aspect. And then, you know, the superhero versus monster thing and the whole parallel of it. Like they laid the ground for you to get that it was not Eleven that did that. And I was like 100%, you know, she was fighting the urge to do it or fighting the guy. I didn't know. I thought he may have like manipulated her into doing it because the whole time they never showed us him doing it. It was constantly like her, and she was so distraught by it. So like they really made you think that she was the one that did it. I just didn't know if he did it and then she fought him, or if he manipulated her. Because like he said, he has the ability to get inside people's minds and, you know, play on them. Like obviously all the other times we've seen him do that, the person is just fucking sitting there having a seizure and like not actually doing anything. But you know, I don't know the extent of his powers, so like he could have been able to like control them or something. I don't know. Maybe he still can, or do something else besides just like cause a seizure and then kill you. I don't know. But very interesting to see. He definitely best villain. The season had the best horror, 110%. Like the season had fantastic horror, but again, like the best parts, like I said at the beginning of this video, the mystery and like detective aspect of all of this, and then the horror aspect. Like the horror was dialed up and it was done so well. Bro, the Demogorgon scene, so gruesome, so vile, but so good. I loved it. I love that gore. I love the gruesomeness. I love the viciousness. It looked awesome. Like there's so many parts where like you genuinely like fall backwards and you're like gagging and you're like, this is disgusting to watch, but I'm infatuated. I gotta keep staring at the screen. You know what I mean? But like, again, definitely think this is the best season since season 1. I have to watch all the seasons again to see which one is my favorite. It's still season 1, but like season 4 was really, really good. And we're only halfway there. There's another half. It's not season 5, it's season 4, the second half. Like season 4A and season 4B. So season 4 might end up being the best one, just because like that detective aspect of trying to figure out Victor Creel, trying to figure out Vecna, trying to figure out number 1, the past of Elle, figuring out how the Creel family fit into everything. Like there were so many aspects, and like Dustin's mystery side and then Nancy's mystery side. Like there were so many different parts going on with it, and I fucking loved it. It was so well done, which only added to how good the season ended up being. I think the person who definitely gave the best performances were Sadie Sink, Millie Bobby Brown, and then whoever the fuck plays number 1, because he's dope. You know what I mean? He's dope. Like he gave phenomenal performances. So I think if anybody deserves any praise, it's him, Sadie, and Millie Bobby Brown. I think Sadie Sink and Millie Bobby Brown, fantastic job, phenomenal performances. I think my brother, what's his name, Joe Keery, who plays Steve Harrington, fantastic. Love the actor who did Eddie. He was also really, really good. Robin's actor gave, she's Uma Thurman's daughter. I don't know why I'm saying Robin's actor as if she's not Uma Thurman's fucking daughter. But she did a good job too, but I definitely think the standouts, Millie, Sadie, and Homeboy, who plays number 1. Fantastic. They did a phenomenal job. Number 1, my favorite character from the season. By far my favorite character from the season. He was awesome to watch. Also, now we know why Vecna striked in 1959 and then didn't for another decade and a half, because he was in the facility with Dr. Brenner, is that his name? Papa. He went after he killed the family. The son was then taken back to the facility, and that's when all the other kids were made. And then after the kids were made, because he couldn't control him, he stuck the thing in his neck so that he couldn't use his powers, and then forced him to work there. That's why Vecna didn't strike again for over a decade, almost 2 decades. That's why, because he was trapped there. So like they laid that as well. We found the answer to why Vecna was gone for so long. So that's awesome and good to know. I don't know why though, when Elle created the portal in Hawkins' lab and number 1 was sent into the Upside Down, why did he turn into Vecna though? Like, why did the Upside Down start attacking him with lightning and burning or whatever, purifying his body and turning him into Vecna? Why did the Upside Down do that? Like, who told us to do that? Did it have a mind of its own? Like, was the Mind Flayer already existing and just decided to make number 1 and turn him into Vecna because he felt the power of number 1? Like, what was the reason that happened? So I'm gonna guess it was the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer existed and then took over number 1's body and made him into Vecna. And then, but I still don't know why. Like, I guess his motivation is he just wants to burn the world down because he believes it's not good enough. It's too rigid. It's too restricting. Everyone is in straitjackets. He hates that nobody gives a fuck, that life is just life. I guess he doesn't like that. He feels like everyone's just lying to themselves. Like he said, you just sleep, eat, work, nothing, wait for it to end. Life is meaningless. Life means nothing. Life is shit. And so he just wants to destroy all of it, I guess. So fucking go for it, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I think one of the reasons this season was so good is also because it went so much more dark. It went so much more gritty. You know, like it still had aspects. And I think that's actually one of the partial flaws. I don't think it was that bad in terms. I think they still did a really good job with it, but I feel like it lacked comparatively to the other aspects of the show. I think the tone had a difficult time balancing between the dark, gritty, mysterious aspect and the fun, lighthearted, jokey aspect. Like most of the time it's pretty good. The other seasons were fantastic with it as well. Just some of the, not jokes, but some of the lightheartedness of it felt like the tone didn't balance it as well. Like sometimes it felt like too jarring of a shift. But besides that, there's not too many other flaws I can think of off the bat. Obviously, the more times you watch something, you might find something else or other things raised by other people and whatnot. But first impressions, man, what a fucking killer season. That was fantastic, bro. And also, I guess we realize now, very much like Logan, like Wolverine, where he's Weapon X, and his genes and like his genetic biochemistry was used to create other mutants, like in Logan. Kind of the same thing happened with number 1, because like he said, he made the like program after he took back number 1, and then he gave him the tattoo and stuff, and he said he used me to create the other people. And because we know they're not born, I guess except for number 1, I guess he was born. He was the only one born like this, but the other ones were not. Because I think I remember in season 1 they said like they took babies and like experimented on them to create them into this way. So like they used number 1's biology to create the other kids' psychic abilities. So in a way they're technically all related to him, all the other kids. Like they're all technically his children because they all have his genetic chemistry in them. That's how they had the ability to get the powers, if I understand that correctly. Because it reminds me a lot of Weapon X, the Weapon X program. It reminds me a lot of that. The other big burning question is, how is Papa alive? Because I swear we've seen this motherfucker die a few times now. How's this guy alive? You know what I'm saying? How's this dude alive? Because I thought we saw him die in season 1 to the Demogorgon. So unless bro pulled a match out of his ass, someone must have saved him, or he killed it, either with fire. Does he have powers? Because he seems to understand these things really, really well. So maybe he was like the first test subject or something. He's like 0 instead of number 1 or something, if he has powers, because he understands it so well. More so like beyond just studying, you know? But again, like, where's the origin of number 1's powers though? I don't think they told us that. Like, was bro born with them? How was he born with them? Did he have like a special connection to the Upside Down? Was it the spiders? Like what was it that gave him the ability to get the powers? I'd like to know. I don't think they told us this. So, things to look out for in the next season. But I'm gonna end it there. I fucking loved it. Can't wait for the second half. Thought it was amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. Hey guys, thank you all for watching that recent video, and I just want to give a special shout out to Oko Canutilla. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm really sorry if I'm not, but just want to give a special shout out to you. You've been subscribed to my tier 1 on Patreon for a while now, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Love you guys.